Hello and welcome to Turnbuckle TV. I'm your host Antoine Archie along with my co-host
Mickey Thomas.
And Mickey, we have a special guest with us here today.
Tom Arson here?
Mickey, really? No. The winner of the Toga Memorial Tournament, Derek Moss. Congratulations, Derek.
Thank you, Archie. I really appreciate it. No, it's actually the person who beat Tom Arson to win the Toga Memorial Tournament. Sorry, old age must judge your head. That confuses you. I know. I understand. It's okay.
Oh, Archie, I guess you gotta have a friend too.
Yeah. He was the winner of the Toga Memorial Tournament.
I've seen that. Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Go ahead and get this in there. Second annual Toga Memorial Tournament, man. It was just... I can't even begin to tell you how much of an honor, all of this is.
And it was a big night, you know. That was probably one of the best shows for Pinfall Wrestling Association. You know, Toga Steve would be proud. Pinfall Wrestling Association was on the front page of the State Journal Register newspaper.
So it had to live up to all that hype.
That's well, they didn't get my picture on the front of the paper, but you know.
They would have had to have a picture for the rest of the page too.
Is that a fat joke?
No.
Well, say I've been on Slim Lose It.
And PWA would like to thank all the sponsors here for making this happen.
That's right. Springfield Iron and Metal.
F&W Resources.
And the Curve. You hang out at the Curve Inn?
I do hang out at the Curve Inn. Really good drinks there.
Let me know when you're there. I won't show up. Yanni Giro's, the best Giro's in town.
Shaner's Tires.
And Shaner's Towing.
Yep, that's right.
I had his car towed once. Twice. Who's counting? And we also have Old Man Auto Mega Trucks.
Another new and proud sponsor for PWA.
That's right.
And if you want to get any information on how to check up on PWA, you can easily go to our Facebook at facebook.com/PWA Springfield.
Or the website, pinfallwrestlingspringfield.net.
That's right. Or you can search this on YouTube by simply typing in Pinfall Wrestling Association.
Or Turnbuckle TV.
That's right. You can find us there too.
Yeah.
What about the Twitter?
Twitter.
I notice you're on the Twitter a lot.
I love Twitter. You know, it's a good way to catch up with all my fans.
Right. All three of them.
Mickey, you know how to use Twitter?
Well, it's Twitter at PWA SPFLD.
I heard he has a secretary for his Twitter.
Oh, well,
what?
Yeah, he has a
No,
secretary.
you have a secretary.
No, I promise all my fans I do it all myself. I do.
This is the guy who just learned how to use the typewriter last year.
Why do you have to tell everybody about that? So how was the feeling with winning the second annual Toga tournament? Wasn't it a rush? Wasn't it just momentous? You finally beat Tom Arson. Are you happy about that?
It doesn't sound like you're happy about it, Mickey.
Well, you're not happy about it.
Well,
I can tell.
It was you know, it was quite a shock to me. You know, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not a bad guy, regardless of what Archie says. But you know, you've been talking about beating Tom Arson for what? How long has it been? 7, 8, 9 months?
7 months.
And it took you this long to do it. But the point is, you know, you must feel pretty good. Excited.
I can't even begin.
Excited like they just came out with a new conditioner.
Oh, well.
You feel pretty, come on.
I've used the same conditioner for the last 4 years, so I can't really say that I'm excited for a new conditioner. But
it's frizzy.
Yeah, it's humid outside. Sometimes it does that. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that it's almost a championship type euphoria. It's that much of a high that, you know, a lot of people don't understand that it wasn't just winning 3 matches. It was winning 3 matches in the overlook of, you know, the leader of our old faction. I mean, And the fact of it wasn't just a gimmick. It wasn't, it wasn't just a group of guys. It was a group of brothers. And myself and Slitzy and Toga. I mean, Toga, I wish, first of all, we wouldn't be having the tournament without, the unfortunate of Toga's passing. But the fact that we get to represent him yearly.
That's right.
I represent him every match. But yearly, we get to, as a company, have one of the greatest shows of the year dedicated to our fallen brother. I mean, it's one of a kind. And sitting in the middle of the ring afterwards with the gratification of not only beating Tom Arson, that's a major goal in and of itself, because Tom's an established character, and an established wrestler in Springfield and in the business itself. But sitting in the middle of the ring knowing that I represented Toga in the utmost, the ultimate appreciation was beyond anything that I could have won in the ring.
And not only just defeating Tom Arson, I mean, you had to go through two other guys before you even got to that match, with Bradley Stevens III and Blake Steele in the next match.
Two very, very hard-fought matches, and I actually chipped 5 teeth in one match.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not but it's the price you pay for fame. I mean, if I came out of that night unscarred, it wouldn't be as gratifying as it was to take the beating that I did and still be able to get back up.
That's right.
I know that was a very exciting moment when you beat Tom Arson. But I remember, and I'm sure you do because you were there, right afterwards, Tom Arson challenged you for the regional championship at the Grand Wrestling Spectacle 5. A ladder match. You afraid of heights?
No.
No.
Sorry.
So what do you think about that? It's the Pinfall Wrestling Association #1 regional championship, and you're going against #1 Tom Arson.
You see, Les, we had this discussion 7-8 months ago. Okay, I've been in PWA for almost 3 years now. For a 3-year journey to the top. And the top right now, as of where I'm standing, is the PWA Regional Championship.
But you're forgetting, Tom Arson can come over and kick that ladder out from under you.
True.
That's a long fall down.
But the shoe could be on the other foot, and I could kick the ladder out from Tom Arson, and Tom Arson could just as easily.
Wishful thinking.
But no, for real though, the PWA Regional Championship has been in my sights, in my grasp, and 7 months ago...
And you lost it every time.
I've lost it twice.
Well,
Twice I've lost in my 2 opportunities.
when are you just going to give up?
The 3rd time's the charm, don't you know that?
What?
The 3rd time is the charm.
Well, I'm
No,
just
I
saying.
completely
I'm
understand.
just saying.
I apologize for my
No,
co-host here.
no, that's fine. That's fine. But here's the thing, though. I didn't give up during all 3 of my matches
No, he didn't.
at the Toga Memorial Tournament. So what makes you think that I'm going to give up an opportunity at the biggest goal in front of my face right now?
And let's not forget, not only did you go through 2 other guys before getting to Tom Arson, but Tom Arson didn't go through anybody because Roscoe was injured.
That's
for the
not
second
his
round.
fault. He didn't injure
Well, I understand
Roscoe.
that, but Tom Arson was clearly fresh going into that final match against Derek Moss, and Derek Moss was not. And we see who came on top, Mickey.
But you can't blame Tom Arson for that.
I'm not blaming Tom Arson for it. I'm just saying Derek Moss overachieved what Tom Arson couldn't do when he just had a bye.
You're an overachiever.
I am. But I made good on my promise the last time I was on Turnbuckle TV. I said if you remember correctly, while you guys were getting ready to pull us apart, you said Tom Arson would beat me. And Tom Arson stated in front of everyone that if he got back to the finals, lightning would strike twice. But now I stand here, the second man to beat Tom Arson in the finals of the Toga Memorial Tournament.
Well.
How does that make you feel then?
Well, the last Turnbuckle TV, you invaded the show.
I did not invade.
At least you were invited this time, at least.
Right. I always accept the invitation. Thank you, Archie. I
No
appreciate
problem.
But-
I'm glad to have you.
These are the most biased people. Pinfall Wrestling Association is full of the most biased people. And how do they all end up on Turnbuckle TV? I was supposed to have my own show and they stick me with you. And you always bring these guests on here and you...
Well, he was the winner of the Toga Memorial Tournament.
That doesn't mean we had to invite him on the show.
Of course we did.
And the #1 contender
And
to the PWA Regional Championship.
Right.
That's because Tom Morrison said it was okay.
But I earned Tom Morrison's respect. It wasn't just a pity. Okay,
But
if you remember correctly, before you took off, you saw in the middle of the ring, as every member of the PWA family saw, Tom Morrison shook my hand in the middle of the ring. Didn't have to, but I earned his respect. So this match isn't just a pity, a handoff to say, here, kid, you can have a ladder match. No, it's here. You're gunning for the same thing with the same amount of intensity that you showed 7 months ago. And now I finally meant what I said.
Well,
In
it
the
took
middle
you
of the
long
ring.
enough.
Long enough of being...
But before we get to spectacle, let's not also forget at the Toga Memorial Tournament that there was a little turmoil after the tag team turmoil match.
Oh, I'm so upset about this.
I knew that would have really upset you. I'm sorry about it.
I'm speechless. Can you believe that? Me speechless?
No,
I'm so
never.
upset about
Never.
this. I can't believe.
I believe
what
the
happened
air's just
here.
sucked right out of the room.
Well, for all you who don't know, who didn't make it to the show, Mickey's going to be happy to tell you what happened at the Toga Memorial.
The decons split up. The decons are no more. They're over. They're all gone. They're all gone. They're everywhere.
Man! What?
They're gone.
What do you mean they're gone?
John Magnus turned on Scotty Cash. What, didn't you see it?
No, I was getting
They
prepared
got
for the biggest
TVs
main
back
event of my
there.
life.
Yeah, but the decons are important.
Not as important.
Well, not now. They're not even together anymore.
So what happened? What is so catastrophic about the decon splitting? What happened? Tell me what happened.
They were the best tag team in Pinfall Wrestling Association, and Scotty Cash wasn't pulling his weight, so John Magnus gave him the boot, literally.
But he did find himself a new partner.
That's true. That's true. And this
didn't take
is
long.
something that is a little relieving for me. One of the Springfield, you know this guy, well as I do. One of the Springfield originals, Michael Shard, came in, and from the rumor is he's in Pinfall Wrestling Association now.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Could that be Decons 2.0?
I hope. That would be awesome.
That would make you more happy.
I would. It would fulfill my day. It'd be like you buy a new conditioner.
Right.
It's just wonderful.
It'd be one less water bottle killed.
Good.
Sorry, I had to. I just had to.
But Smash and Flash did end up keeping their...
Yeah, Smash and Flash are still the PWA Tag Team Champions.
Of course.
So no worries on that one. So they'll be going into Spectacle being the champions.
And nobody knows what's going to happen. No, they keep, I keep getting all these e-bombs things, what do you call I keep getting all
Emails?
Yeah, those things. I keep getting all those things about, people wanting to know what's going on here, what's going on. I don't know nothing. They keep asking me, I don't know what's going on with nothing.
But you could look up. You could look up on the bright side because your Disrespect to Cons 2.0 could be challenging for that.
I'm hoping for that.
We don't know what the future holds.
Well, as we do know, on May 30th, we have the biggest show of the year here at Pinfall Wrestling Association, the Grand Wrestling Spectacle.
5!
That's right.
Can't forget the 5.
It's
That's
the
right.
5th anniversary.
5th anniversary of the Grand Wrestling Spectacle, and this should be good because not only we have Derek Moss going against Tom Arson for the PWA Regional title in a ladder match.
And don't forget now, we also have our Pinfall Wrestling Association Heavyweight Champion, Zero Hype Guy Smith, going against your buddy, Spotlight Spencer Powers, in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yes, my buddy.
Your buddy.
Yes, that is true that they're having a 2 out of 3 falls match. So this definitely should end the war here between these two. 2 out of 3s. Spotlight and Guy Smith, that should be great. They've had some great matches.
10 years.
3.
10 years plus.
Uh-oh.
Nikki, what are you doing with your phone on? We're
All
trying to do our show
my
here.
fans want to keep up with me all the time.
Well, you can keep up with your 3 fans after the show there, Nikki.
To all 3 fans that follow Mickey Thomas, could you please? We're trying to do work here.
Trying to do work here.
Professional. You call yourself a professional. Nice pink tie.
Wait a minute. I got it. My pink tie looks better than your hairdo. Hang on, I gotta figure out how to work this thing. Oh, wait a minute. This is from upstairs. This is the PWA office thingamajigger. Hang on
Why
here.
are they texting you?
Hang on. Oh, what are you? Well, I'm important in this place. Don't you know that? HOF Mickey.
You
What
just
do you
now
think that
learned how
stands
to
for?
work that thing.
Well,
For crying out
it
loud.
took me a minute. Look here. It says, breaking news, the return of Hall of Famer Cowboy Bob Orton just signed to PWA for the Grand Wrestling Spectacle 5.
What are you doing, Mickey?
What? I ain't kidding. Look at that.
Let me see this.
That's what they sent.
Oh my goodness. This is breaking news, yes. Cowboy Bob Orton is coming to the Grand Wrestling Spectacle on May 30th.
I just said that.
How did you get this message?
Through the phone.
Do you not have your phone on you? Did you not get one?
No, I don't know if I got one or not.
Oh, good old Bob. Cowboy Bob. I can't wait. It's been what? September, October since I've seen Cowboy?
Yeah, that's pretty breaking news here.
Do you know that he wrestled at Lanford High School in the 80s?
I do not.
Oh, well, you know now.
Oh, I do now.
So now, 40 years later, here he comes.
To Grand Wrestling Spectacle 5.
For Pinfall Wrestling Association.
People don't want to miss this. This is going to be huge. Bob Orton, the Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer, is going to be at the Grand Wrestling Spectacle
5.
5. That's right. That's unbelievable.
Hey, I'm excited.
Now, how do you get tickets?
Now
for
we
a
have
place
some
like
decent talent there.
How do you get tickets?
How do you
for
get
that?
tickets for a place like that?
Well,
Go to
there's 2
Yanni
options.
Zeros.
Yeah,
Yeah, you go to Yanni Zeros over there at 1819 Stevenson Drive. He's in the little shopping strip mall.
Or you can go to Springfield Iron and Metal.
Yeah. It's over there on Terminal Avenue.
So you got 2 convenient locations to go to get those tickets.
Oh yeah. You gonna get a ticket?
I'm pretty sure that I won't need it.
He's part of the show. He's taking on Tom Arson for the PWA regional title, Mickey.
I was trying to get some revenue.
Pay and wrestle?
You should.
How about I wrestle you?
Yeah, I'm retired.
I would like to see that.
You would.
Well, Grand Wrestling Spectacle 6.
Here we go.
Young Thriller Derek Moss.
Let's make it
Mickey
official.
Thomas.
Oh no! Wait, and no, you people always try to pull me into things, and that's not gonna happen this time. No, I've fallen for these tricks before, Archie. 30 years he's been pulling tricks on me. Ain't happening. I'm done.
Well, not only do we have sponsors like Springfield Iron and Metal and Yanni Zeros, but we also have F&W Resources.
That's right. And the Curve In.
Shaner's Tires.
And Shaner's Towing.
Old Man Auto.
Mega Trucks.
Yes.
Well, how are you gonna? Somebody showed me how to work the Facebook page. Because you actually have to go to it to look at everything. I thought it just showed up.
Right, or you can go to facebook.com/PWA Springfield.
I did.
And don't forget to like us on Facebook.
What about the Twitter? You like the Twitter.
I do.
You said you have 3 fans on Twitter.
No.
He's got 3 followers.
Oh, 3 followers. My bad. You
and
follow.
they're all related to him.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I get no respect. Go to Twitter at PWA SPFLD.
You notice he has to say that real fast or he's going to forget it.
Right. What about that website that we have? That's a cool website. I've actually been on it. My picture's on it.
Actually,
Yeah.
Mickey's pretty good at that
Mickey.
website. He's been learning the website. After he graduated from the typewriter, he's been learning the website a lot better.
PinfallWrestlingSpringfield.net.
See?
That's a mouthful.
And you could also search us on YouTube by simply typing in Pinfall Wrestling Association. You can also find Turnbuckle TV on YouTube as well.
And you can see me, the star of Turnbuckle TV, the HOF, Mickey.
Really?
Oh, you're jealous.
Well, folks, don't forget the Grand Wrestling Spectacle
5.
live May 30th at Lanphier High School.
1300 North 11th Street. Don't miss it.
We'll see you there.